This is Reddit Reactions Wedding Content Creator Edition. And today we're talking about experiences with wedding content creators. This is part one. This bride and groom has written into Reddit and they are asking for people's opinion on their experiences on hiring a wedding content creator. They're considering hiring one for their wedding. Let's see exactly what their question is. Hi, my fiance and I are getting married next year, and I tossed out the idea of possibly hiring a wedding content creator, WCC. My fiance immediately said he didn't like the idea, and when I asked why, he said he felt like they would get in the way and be unprofessional. His cousin got married last year and had a friend of a friend take their pictures, but they had lots of problems. For example, here we go. It took 6 months for them to get their wedding photos back. And my fiance thinks that the same thing would happen with a content creator. I tried to explain that a wedding content creator is their own vendor. We are getting professional photography, but he still thinks they'd be unprofessional. Does anyone have experience with wedding content creators? What was the experience like? Before we get into how people responded to this Reddit, they're going to be talking about their experiences. We have 6 different people with their experiences, right? I just want to go on record and say, for those of you that are on my YouTube and you're watching my amazing videos about wedding content creation, number one, I'm a professional. As a wedding content creator, I am professional. Number two, you will receive your footage, your deliverables, which is your photos, your videos. If it's live stream, you're going to get it that same day. But your photos, your videos, your edits are going to be received in 1 to 2 days of your wedding, for your pre-wedding event or your post-wedding event. Let's get into what the person got for responses. Let's go. Response number 1. This first responder says, I want to understand why you want one, meaning why do you want a content creator? The bride and the groom responded, we are getting a videographer, so first and foremost, we would have a video of our ceremony. Also, a content creator helps capture more raw moments from the day, whereas the photographer is capturing elegant, retouched images. I must say this is true, but I'm going to keep going without giving too much of my response. They also went on to say, I also can't stand looking out on a group of people and seeing a sea of phones. A wedding content creator helps your guest enjoy the reception because they know someone is getting all of the social media worthy moments. Oh my gosh, you are so right. So first of all, wow, I can't believe that one person's like, well, why do you even want a wedding content creator at your wedding, right? But I'm so happy to see their response, that they're not going to have a videographer at their wedding. So first and foremost, which is very awesome way of putting these things, is that they're going to have a video of their actual wedding ceremony and the reception, a video of the day, if not anything else. You're going to have a highlight reel because you're not hiring a videographer. Guys, gone are the days that people are looking for these super high quality videos, of their wedding that's overly done and super perfect. And I mean, they're really nice, but people also want this perfect wedding to go with it. And if you're having a more simpler wedding and you don't want to spend that kind of buku money, then at least there's now another option. Us, wedding content creators, we will take it on our cell phone and we will give you all the footage in 1 to 2 days. Now, the other thing is, if you do have the money and you can spend it, I had a photographer, I had a videographer, but my videographer gifted the services because he knew me as a model. I've worked with him before. So he was able to say, I want to give you this as a gift. And so that was really amazing to me. I was so thankful because I didn't even ask. I didn't even ask. They just knew that I was getting married and reached out and asked me if they could film my wedding. Wow. I ended up putting all the clips together because the videographer, that wasn't something that he was going to do. He did give me every single piece of footage, and I was able to go and put all that together, which is great because I'm an editor. I know what I'm doing, and so you guys have got to see my wedding on here because I edited it myself. Okay, and then the photographer we had was okay, but a huge disappointment, and I really wish that we had hired a wedding content creator. I really, really do. Because my friends and the bridesmaids trying to capture the footage and they're trying to enjoy it at the same time was no bueno. They all use the hashtags, but they all have this sea of cell phones, like she's saying, everywhere. But most of them just captured stuff of themselves. And that's what you end up seeing is that people will go back and look at those hashtags for their wedding, and it's like, where are they? It's pictures of their guests. It's videos of their guests, and like they're not even in it. They may be in a few of them, but they're not in very many of them, and that's very, very disappointing. And so that's why it's important that you hire a wedding content creator so that that doesn't happen to you. It doesn't happen to you. So that was response number 1. I can't wait to share more with you guys on responses number 2 through 6 to the same question, to the same bride and groom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat the question and then for each video. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give response number 2, response number 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then I won't respond at all until like at the end of the video. And so this one I ended up responding at the end. I responded a little bit at the beginning and a little bit at the end. So with the other one I won't respond in the middle. So I'll just be at the end. I know it's a lot. I know that learning all this, it's like wedding content creator, like what is that? Why do I need that? But I hope that by you being over here on my YouTube channel that you're learning a lot, you're understanding a lot, and that if you have questions, put them down in the comments. Like, this is free, you guys. Like, I'm not charging anything. I'm not telling you to go to this website, go to another social media platform to learn more. No, you literally can put your questions right here. You can literally watch as many of the videos on YouTube over and over and over again. You can share them with friends who are curious about wedding content creators. I will fly out to your wedding no matter where you live in the world. Like, you're literally getting so many gems, nuggets, gold, silver, jewelry, everything you think of being thrown at you on this channel. And so I hope that it's been helpful to you. I hope that you've been learning a lot. I hope that you're able to share it with your friends. And I hope that if you have questions, that you'll just ask me, because I'm loving this Reddit thing now. I think that people, they have a lot of opinions, and it's not always, I don't know, they're not always said very nicely, their opinions, and I think that this is such a safe space over here that I get to like share the truth of what it's like to be a wedding content creator. So this has been my Reddit reactions as a wedding content creator, and this is your wedding content creation edition of Reddit. See y'all in the next one. Bye!